I'm Paul Schultz.
And I'm Jennifer Schultz.
And we're a couple of beers. Stay with us because today, December 6th, is the feast day of St. Nicholas of Myra. Mm-hmm. And we're going to share a little bit of history and stories about St. Nicholas with you.
Sure are. And we're going to be reviewing some brew.
So stay with us. It's all coming right up. Hi, welcome back for a couple of beers. We're glad that you're with us because today is December the 6th.
Yeah, it's the Feast of St. Nicholas.
St. Nicholas of Myra. Now, we're going to tell you a little bit about St. Nick before we get to these 6 beautiful brews that we're reviewing, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But, you know, a lot of people, I think they know St. Nicholas because he's kind of the basis for
Santa Claus.
For Santa Claus, yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are a lot of things people don't know about St. Nicholas. Most people know that St. Nicholas is the patron saint of children.
Right.
Did you know that St. Nicholas is the patron saint of sailors, too?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, isn't St. Nicholas also the patron saint of brewers?
Yes, St. Nicholas is a patron saint of brewers and of coopers, too, barrel makers.
How appropriate.
Yeah, so before we get to these fantastic beers,
yes,
let's tell you a little bit about the real St. Nick. St. Nicholas was Bishop of Myra in modern-day Turkey more than 1,700 years ago. He is well known around the world, with most folks recognizing him as the patron saint of children, but most don't know that he is also the patron saint of sailors, travelers, the poor, merchants, archers, repentant thieves, pawnbrokers, toy makers, unmarried people, students, orphans, and as Jennifer noted, of brewers and coopers too. The latter is derived from a legend in which Nicholas came upon an inn where a butcher had murdered 3 children and put their disembodied corpses into a pork pickling barrel. Pretty gross, right? Well, according to legend, Nicholas prayed to God, and the children were returned to life, well and whole. This tale seems to have linked him to barrels and brewing, and soon St. Nicholas was venerated across Europe, particularly in regions where brewing was an essential part of the culture and economy, such as Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands. It wasn't long after that coopers and brewers adopted him as their patron saint. All right, well, you ready to get to our first beer?
I'm very excited.
To celebrate St. Nicholas's Day?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So the first beer that we're going to have is by Urban Artifact. It is called Sugar Plum.
Ooh.
It is a fruit tart with plum vanilla, and it's a 7.2%.
You know, I got news for you, and news for you too. This is the lightest ABV beer we have the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
It only goes up from
fun.
here, 7.2, right?
Yeah.
So this is a American fruit tart,
mm-hmm.
and you said by Urban Artifact.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Look how pretty.
Oh my goodness.
I like the color. It's not a standard color that you see in here.
No.
Here, let me give you a little more here.
A little grapefruity, maybe.
Oh yeah.
The head is for fruit beer is pretty persistent. It's fine bubbles.
Light pink head.
A mix of bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's going on the nose.
I'm not sure I get plum.
I get loads of fruit.
But definitely I can smell the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not sure which fruit it is.
Okay.
Obviously it's plum. I just
Let's go find out.
Let's find out.
Definitely plum.
I get cinnamon.
Yeah, I do get spice too.
I get
cinnamon.
the vanilla. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really good.
That's delicious.
It is.
I definitely.
Mouthfeel.
What about mouthfeel?
It's not a thick beer, but it stays on the tongue. It stays in the mouth.
It does, but there's some astringency from the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if it goes down, I think you're right because it's sweet, but finishes fairly dry.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a little astringency. It just kind of cleans things up.
Oh, I like that.
It'd be good for cleansing the palate.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
I think that's really drinkable for 7.2% too.
It sneaks by you.
So pretty soon you're saying we're going to have sugar plums dancing, dreams of sugar plums dancing in our heads.
That'll be all right.
If you drink enough of this, you certainly will.
Absolutely.
Okay, ready to score?
I'm ready to score.
Okay, folks, this is Sugar Plum by Urban Artifact. This is what we thought of it.
Well, you ready for the next one?
I think so. That last one was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, we started off strong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our next one is going to be Robot Santa's Christmas Ale. It's from Masthead. This is 7.6%. There is a lot going on with this one, so I'm excited to see what we get. It's brewed with nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, orange peel, coriander, honey.
Okay. All those things that you just said Christmas to me in like flavors, right?
Right.
Okay, 7.6.
7.6.
Oh, Santa's gonna be very jolly.
Yes.
By the time we're
done. Ready?
How's Mrs. Claus doing?
Mrs. Claus is just fine.
Look at that gorgeous color.
Oh, I see honey. I mean,
in the color.
I see that in the color.
Yeah, heaven's sake, yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Listen to the pour.
Yeah, well, that is amazing.
That's a
yeah. Look at that.
Look at that. It's fluffy.
Yeah, it is.
It's a light.
It reminds me of Santa's cap.
It's a light tan color.
Yeah.
In the head.
Look how rocky it. Look at your head though. Look at that. Look at that rocky head on there.
I wish I could show it to you better, but it's beautiful. That color, it is. It's like a beautiful honey
amber
color.
to brown. Yeah, there's gold tones in it too. I see what you're saying. When you say honey, I think that's probably dead on.
Yeah. You want to smell it?
Yep. Let's see what's going on.
Hey.
Oh, spice profile, but
I
also loads of caramel.
Yeah, I smell the coriander.
Do you?
I do.
I don't quite.
I think I smell the coriander.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, let's see.
Want to try it?
Yeah. Honey. Ginger.
I don't get much of the orange, but it is orange peel, which to me,
I get it on
pithy, maybe?
I get it on the retronasal afterwards. I do get a little bit of coriander.
I do, but I get the ginger most of all.
Yeah, but it's not. I'd say these are all very well balanced spices.
It's definitely not an overwhelming flavor. It's just for me, that's what I'm getting the most of. It's good. I like ginger. So
here's another thing. You know what this feels like? Drinkable, sessionable. It's not. It's 7.6. It's really
you're gonna another one to sneak by you.
Yeah, you're gonna get your Christmas spirit on with this one, right? But we actually know a secret about Saint Nick that we'll share with you in our Christmas episode.
Oh, right.
But it is beer related, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until then, are you ready to score?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Do they make numbers big enough for what I want to give this? Delicious.
Delicious. Here we go.
Well, I'm feeling pretty jolly. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very nice.
Yeah, this is nice. And both of those beers very different from each other.
Very, yeah.
Both very good.
Very good. So you ready for another one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so this one is called Jubilee. It's from Braxton. It's a hoppy holiday IPA.
A holiday IPA?
Yeah, extra IPA.
What's the ABV on this one?
This one is 8%.
Okay. Well, we like Braxton, don't we?
We do. Braxton is got a lot of great things going on.
And they're not afraid to experiment, to do some different things. Oh my goodness.
No.
That's all right. Don't
Okay.
worry about that.
Oh, goodness.
That's okay.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead. You're fine.
Oh my gosh.
That one was a little overcarbonated.
A little bit. That's all right. That's okay.
Well, we like to keep things interesting, don't we?
We sure do. That's all right.
So
we'll roll with it.
Well, you didn't get much here.
Here, give me some. There you
Oh,
go. Okay.
there we go.
Perfect.
I can definitely smell it.
I can smell the hops for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a nice color, though.
Yeah, but there's something else going on there.
There is. I get the hops, but...
Is there some kind of spice or something? Yeah, but it's loaded. Yeah, it's citrusy.
For sure.
Well, there's some kind of deep hop flavor.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to taste this one.
Okay.
You don't get a lot of IPAs that are holiday beer. I don't see it a lot.
Yeah, well, I was surprised when you said it was a hoppy holiday. So extra IPA.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Sweetness.
Yes, well, very much sweet. Isn't there like a holiday bread note with hops? Do you know what I'm saying?
Like a bready.
Yeah, there's
desserty.
There is a spice there.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I'm so unused to.
I don't know.
I'm so unused to the flavors together.
I know.
It is good. There's quite a bit of bitterness from the hops, but it's balancing what is clearly a sweet malty beer.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that.
I'm not sure what I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. Look, here's the thing. It says it's an IPA. I believe it.
Yeah.
It says it's a holiday beer.
I believe it.
I do. Maybe a little sprucey.
Okay.
Maybe a tend toward a little pininess.
Yeah.
That could be.
Which would work really well with an IPA.
I think so. But you're right. There are citrus notes there. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah. You ready for the score?
Yeah.
You think you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you ready for the next one?
I think so. The thing is, we've kind of had to slow down as we're taping our review. Because, no, we're three in. This is number 4.
See?
So, but these are, to be fair, these are bigger ABV beers.
Yeah, right.
And so it's always best to, take your time with them. Enjoy them, but you don't want to rush into these, and then all of a sudden you're watching a video of us laying on the floor. That's not fun. It's not good for you.
You might enjoy it, but
it's not good for us. So
okay, so the next one.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is called St. Bernardus Christmas Ale. It is a Belgian strong. It's a 9.8.
Belgian strong. 9.8. Well,
9.8.
You know how I feel about Belgian beers.
Oh, you love Belgian beers.
Oh my goodness, I do. And St. Bernardus is excellent. So let's see.
That pretty color.
Would you call that copper?
Gosh.
It's darker than
you
maybe.
You can see through it for sure, but
it's clear.
It's not opaque.
Yeah, but if you lift it, you get like a bunch of red amber tones. You lift it up to the light there. Do you see that?
Oh yeah.
See that amber coming through?
That's nice.
Look at that. Rocky, cakey.
Light tan.
Yeah,
again.
now set your glass down for a second. Oh, I wish you could see this. Maybe we'll try to take a picture of it or something.
Oh,
but to me, what this looks like is when you put a pancake batter on a hot griddle.
Oh,
and it starts, and it's about time to turn it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what it looks like. So I call that cakey. I don't know if that.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense to me for sure.
Okay. Well, shall we smell?
Shall. It smells like
Belgian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so malty, a lot of malty. There's some fruity.
There's a. I don't know what that is. Is
fruity.
Is there coriander in Belgium generally?
Generally not, but I mean, your nose may pick up all kinds of things.
Belgians smell like Belgians, and it's kind of hard to describe or
maybe
understand.
the best word. And if you're on Untapped, Belgian-y is actually a flavor descriptor.
Well, there you go.
So, for lack of a better word, it smells Belgian-y. Okay. Shall we?
We shall.
Malt. A lot of malt.
It's dangerous.
Why?
Because I don't get the 9.8%.
That's typical of Belgians, though.
I could
drink absolutely
this and not know what the ABV is, and then drink another one and have a real hard time getting home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But it's good.
But that's very typical of the Belgians. So you get what I get in my mind. I think toward like malt candy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get that kind of sense of it.
Mm-hmm.
That candiness, or I think we sometimes call it a candiness. Like sugar candy.
Sugar, yeah, you get it.
Is it? That's what I'm left with.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's toast. There's a little bit of not quite molasses.
That's delightful.
It is good, isn't it?
It's very good.
So here the thing is, it was, what was it,
9.8
and drinkable?
Very.
Yeah. That would be my assessment too.
Yeah.
It's typical of Belgians in that way. Mm-hmm. And for Christmas, maybe there's some spice, but it's warming.
Yeah, sitting around the fire.
Yeah. I'm good for this one.
Yeah. You ready for a score? You ready?
I think I was ready at the first sip, but as we go, the rating might get higher.
Here we go.
Well, you don't need to have beer to have Christmas cheer.
No, you sure don't, but it sure helps.
Lots. It's just the two of us, but we're having a lovely time.
Jolly.
Very jolly.
Very jolly.
Do you have a favorite of the?
Yeah, the sugar plum.
The first
tart, the sour has been my favorite so far. You?
I'm really having trouble kind of dialing it in because they've all been really good in their own.
They're all different.
They're very different and very good. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so this is called Pimp My Sleigh. It's by it's by Fatheads. It's a Belgian style ale.
Okay, so
brewed with spices. It's a 10.5.
Okay, so 10.5 ABV and Belgian style. Okay, well we just had an amazing Belgian.
We had a Belgian. Now this is a Belgian style.
All right,
so
we'll see.
This will be interesting.
What?
Okay.
Maybe a little darker than what we had before.
Yeah.
But look at the head.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that something?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
Wow.
Wow, look how big that is.
Honestly, the color, it's very similar.
Look at that.
To what we just had.
That's just
the same.
Beautiful.
It is very nice. About the same color head, but look at
I mean
by
Rocky again.
Can you see what I mean by cakey? Can you? I don't know if you get that.
I'm not sure, but we're gonna try.
But
look at that.
Isn't that what it looks like? Like you need to turn the flapjack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will be a really tasty flapjack.
We'll see. Let's see what's going on here. Look, I did it again. What do we always say?
Oh.
If you don't get foam on your nose or your beard,
you're not trying hard enough.
You're not trying hard enough. Try harder.
Try harder. I get
a lot of those same Belgian-y notes. We said last time that Belgian-y is kind of maybe it's not a great way of describing it, but people know what you're talking about. Like all kinds of things, it's Belgian-y.
Yeah.
I get a lot of that. And I do get a bit of a spice note coming through.
I get some amber tones coming through the light.
Yeah, I thought it was maybe just a little darker than the last one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You ready to try it?
Let's do it. Wow.
Yeah, I get the alcohol on that one. It's such a high alcohol ABV. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you get a little burning on the throat.
Did you get that?
I did with this one. It's not overwhelming.
Agreed.
It's not unpleasant, but it's there. So you
didn't notice it in the one before, is what you're saying?
Yeah, in the one before I did not notice it, so I could have drunk more than one without knowing the alcohol.
Okay.
Without knowing the alcohol, but this one
may warn you off a little bit.
It's a one. It's a one-off.
A little bit after my first kind of sip of it, I am getting a kind of warming in the back of my throat.
You can taste the alcohol on this one.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what spices again. It's kind of a cop out to say it tastes spicy. I mean, you want to know, well, Spicy? What do you mean by spicy? I'm really having trouble nailing it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There is a spice, but I wouldn't say cinnamon, would you?
No. There's definitely a spice component. I just don't, like you, I don't know what it is, but it's a good beer. It's good.
There's a little bit of floral on the nose now that I'm kind of into it. But again, when you're drinking it, you get that malt candy or sugar candy.
Yeah, which is what you want from a Belgian.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to pimp my sleigh?
I think we should go to the scores instead.
That's probably a really great idea. Let's see what they say.
So we're going to finish the night with Scoldus Noel. It is a Belgian style.
Okay. Wow, we've been into Belgians for a while now.
We have.
Okay.
They're very popular, I guess, for this time of year.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this correctly.
Okay. Well, listen. If you're worried about pronouncing it, what you want to do is say it with conviction. And if it's Belgian, give it a good.
Brasserie Debussant. I don't know if I did that right.
I think
y'all can let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
If I did
it. Say in the comments how awesome that was.
It's a 12%. So 12%. Oh goodness. It's an Imperial Christmas Ale. So
I'm sure it is.
And I'm sure it is.
Oh my goodness.
Let's find out.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
12%.
You ready?
Is that it? Yeah, there you go. It's a little lighter. It's a little lighter than we had before.
It is.
Oh, the softer.
Is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Same kind of head, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that cakey kind of.
Pancakey. Flip it.
Yeah.
I can smell it with it right here.
Is that maybe eggshell or off-white eggshell?
Yeah.
Kind of head?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on in aroma here.
I can smell it from. I have to put it by my nose to smell it.
Of the Belgians, and if Belgian-y is actually a word, then this of the three is the most
Belgian-y.
Belgian-y? Folks, you're not getting your money's worth on that one. I'm trying to figure out what to say, but you understand what I'm saying.
I totally get what you're saying.
I mean, so a lot of esters.
There's a lot
of esters, and But you asked me why, and I said, well, it's Belgian-y.
Yeah, well.
I need to shore up my understanding there. There is a bread note, isn't there? A lot of malt. See, I'm already picking up that candy.
Here's the thing. I like to say there's a sweetness that I smell, but I can't.
But you don't smell sweetness.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, well, because
how you smell that.
Yeah, right.
It's because I'm so used to smelling Belgians that I.
So the question is, you clearly don't smell sweetness.
No.
So the question is, what are you associating in the smell with sweet taste?
Sugar candy, maybe.
Okay, something in the mold or something.
Candy-esque. I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I keep running back and saying malt candy, but I mean, what is that? I mean, what is that?
Yeah.
All right. The only way I think we got to move forward.
We got to find out.
Cheers.
Ready?
That's how much ABV is that?
12.
That's the smoothest. 12. That's the smoothest of the Belgians we've had.
Agree.
Oh my word, that's so.
Okay, so the last one, you can't. I said I could taste the alcohol. I could feel it. Yep. This one is a 12%, and I would drink it and not get the 12%.
Yeah.
At all. I would.
Full of
bad shape.
You see, my problem is I'm coming up short, to be honest with you, on descriptors, because I get malty sweetness, candy, malt, sugar, whatever that is, and is there spice to it? Do you get spice? No, I mean not.
I
don't get a lot of spice.
No, you get more of the candy.
There's some fruitiness.
There's a candy-esque. There is figgy.
But maybe a little banana. No,
I don't get much banana,
Okay.
but I get more figgy than sugar. But I don't get the 12%.
Not at all.
No.
It's not hitting that alcohol
Whereas
level.
the
It's not
last
hitting for
one
me.
was a 10 point something, but this one is a 12, and you would expect
More.
but I
Yep.
don't. I get less.
I do too.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
And here's the problem with that. We still have to shoot more video to outro this thing. So
We're having a great time.
yeah, we're gonna take the next 45 minutes to try to shoot an outro for you. This was delicious. And in the meantime, here are the scores. This has been in honor of St. Nicholas of Myra,
Yeah, this has been
the patron saint of Coopers and Brewers.
Yeah, this has
This
been
is-
a lovely time.
It really has.
I hope that you've enjoyed yourself, and if you try any of these beers, we'd like to know what you think.
Yeah, especially if you disagree with our assessment.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
make sure you write a comment.
Yeah,
But
please do.
the thing is, I feel amazing. I think we've had a wonderful time, and the spirit of Saint Nicholas isn't tied to, I don't know, a place or a time or even a specific religion. It's tied essentially to kindness and giving and loving each other,
Yeah.
and that's what our marriage has been about. That's what I hope that our time with you is about.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a great episode coming up next. In our next episode, we have a Christmas episode.
It's a very special episode. It's a unique story that we have to share with you.
An original.
Yeah, it's an original. What's
A
it
world
called?
premiere, right?
What's it called?
It's called The Right Beer for Christmas.
Don't want to miss it.
Until then, may your beers be cold.
And your bed to be warm.